Yeah, welcome to this event on the launch of Mosaic, which is a collection of best in print. Before we start this function, let me first of all play two TVCs.
और अपने अपने दीपक जी
कौन?
चौरसिया। अरे चैनल ही बदल दिए।
बताइए।
अरे कौन बनेगा मुख्यमंत्री का एक एक शो देखे हम विदाउट फेल।
राखी वाला इंटरव्यू भी देखा मिसिस से छुप छुप के है? अब हटा यार मिश्रा, लॉयल्टी का जमाना गया
यार। पर यादव ये क्या बात हुई कि चैनल ही बदल लिया?
सब अपना ही सोचते
भैया जी
हैं।
कुछ नहीं बदला है।
ना आपका स्टार बदला है, ना आपकी न्यूज बदली है, सिर्फ नाम बदला है। एबीपी न्यूज आपको रखे आगे।
हमें पता था।
बस अदिति ने हर टीवी सीरियल की खबर बताई और अपनी छुपाई। हाँ, थोड़ा और दो। मम्मा, अरे मम्मा मम्मा क्या कर रही है? कहती थी क्या है अक्षरा की साजिश। हाँ, बताओ, अदिति ने खुद ही चैनल बदल दिया। चुप ना, क्या मम्मा मम्मा कर रही है? भैया और दिखा दो। सास बहू और साजिश। काय की साजिश जी? चैनल बदलने की है?
कुछ नहीं बदला है। ना आपकी स्टार बदली है, ना आपकी न्यूज बदली है, सिर्फ नाम बदला है। एबीपी न्यूज आपको रखे आगे।
स्वीट है ना?
बचपन से हमें सिखाया जाता है जिद मत करो, जो नहीं मिला उसे भूल जाओ, जो मिले उसी से खुश रहो। रास्ते खराब हैं तो थोड़ी स्लो चलाएंगे गाड़ी, ईव टीजर्स तंग करें तो नया रास्ता ढूंढ लेंगे। हम कहते हैं जिद करो, इतनी जिद करो कि दुनिया सुनने पे मजबूर हो जाए। इतनी जिद करो कि जिंदगी का हर पल खुशियों से भर जाए। दैनिक भास्कर, जिद करो, दुनिया बदलो।
At this event on the launch of Mosaic, we have two speakers who are going to share their point of view and thoughts with us. I would first call on Mr. Sanjeev Goyal on this, and I will ask Sanjay Sharma, our West Head, to welcome him. And I will also request Sanjay to welcome our second speaker, Joshi Paul. Just an introduction to Sanjeev. Sanjeev is Senior Vice President Marketing and aptly tracked for the farm equipment sector of Mahindra & Mahindra Limited, which is now a $1 billion sector of Mahindra Group of companies. He joined in August 2002 when the market share of sector was 26, and now it has climbed up to 30% positive. Since the takeover of PTL by Mahindra & Mahindra in 2007, Sanjeev is looking after the brand and product management of both brands, Mahindra and Swaraj. He is a management graduate from SP Jain Institute of Management with more than 27 years of experience in sales and marketing. He has worked across product categories ranging from ready-to-wear garments, oral hygiene products, OTC, women cosmetics, cigarettes, two-wheelers, writing instruments, and now in the tractor division. He has been with Mahindra Tractor Farm Equipment sector for the last 9 years, and he is going to put the client's point of view as far as the print is concerned. Welcome, Sanjay.
Yeah, so the way I've looked at this brief presentation is more from the point of view of print as a medium per se, and what I believe after being in the industry for nearly 28 years now, what are the things that I see as a challenge in this medium today. And hence I've kept my title as Enhancing the Value Promise for this medium. This is something which I just picked up out of the Mint newspaper dated the 25th of June. The point to note here is that practically already digital is now in the third place. This is published data by the publication itself, and digital is actually grown by 30%. Of course, print and television both have grown in this. But what I believe it is a small manifestation of a very large evolution that is sweeping our generation. urban young India is actually faster, crisper, and on the run. Our lifestyles are evolving and they're creating sea changes around us, and therefore media is absolutely right in the center of this change. In fact, just before Girish was talking about how media has played a very vital role in bridging the urban-rural divide. The consumer relationship, the media-consumer relationships are also changing as per me. Imagine, erstwhile, something like this, delivering justice, the Ruchika Rathod case. In time, it makes a difference. Till 36 hours after tsunami, the impact was not known actually. Ushering in positivity. You don't pick up your newspaper in the morning just to actually read about the sleaze or the bad news, but you also, think and want to know about the bikes, the gadgets. So I stepped back and I said, is there some learning outside, outside of this medium? Is there a learning somewhere? And I didn't have to look very far within this media space. This is what your old picture hall used to look like. And this was changed by the small pack, this 10-inch box, which made movies entering your homes cheaper, convenient, and shared viewing. Some time back, everything was given up for the movie business, the theater business. And then, of course, the whole thought of reconnecting and resurgence with the youth happened. And this is what cinema happened. Cinema Plus happened. You got your audiences back in theaters. Enhanced engagement was there, instant choices, ambience, outing, experience. And all that is happening also at a premium, mind you. What you used to spend earlier, you really are spending much more. Which means, if you are willing to change, people are willing to give you money for it. And it's definitely delivering value both to your consumer as well as to your media. So what we have tried to put here is, actually the whole concept of news, the whole thought of reconnecting and resurgence with the youth happened. And this is what cinema happened. Cinema Plus happened. You got your audiences back in theaters. Enhanced engagement was there, instant choices, ambience, outing, experience. And all that is happening also at a premium, mind you. What you used to spend earlier, you really are spending much more. Which means, if you are willing to change, people are willing to give you money for it. And it's definitely delivering value both to your consumer as well as to your media. And I think that is where the connect with the youth will happen, because he is far more evolved today, far more aware, and he is voracious when it comes to information seeking. So if you are able to do the right thing, I think you would have him where you want him to be. So we're talking about what I would literally put it as a newspaper plus. And that's where his views exchange may happen. And in fact, I and Partho, my brand head, we were, in fact, just thinking of this presentation. And I was just thinking, why would Bhaskar not be at, Girish, at a cafe coffee day? Why shouldn't you not be there? Because that's where they are. And they spend a lot of time. And if you can create interactivity of your brand at a cafe coffee day, you've done it all. So I was just telling Partho that, if a newspaper was really wanting to connect with them and it would be in a cafe coffee day, why not? Because that's where your target audience is today. They hang around there, they spend time there. They're willing to pay $150 for a coffee. So you will get your premium, you will get your consumer loyalty there. So what we're saying that you don't try and match other media on breaking news. It's okay, you have to be time bound. But obviously you can change the paradigm of engagement, knowledge sharing, unveiling multiple layers of information, uniqueness about your writing style, and empowering readers for informed decision making. I think that's directionally, I would say, if print can actually move in that direction. It's a very powerful medium, and I think you can only create more power for yourself. And to sign off, I would say that Arthur Miller said, a good newspaper, I suppose, is a nation talking to itself. So I think that is what, and in some ways, a lot of you are doing, trying to do that. Thank you. Those are my views.